Now, I do have a question for Eric because he's talking about the OGs. So I don't know what the OGs are, but I'm curious to know. And I love how you describe the secret sauce because there truly is a secret sauce. I believe that professionally, personally, and when you find it, you just know. So I want to bring Eric back on the stage here and just if you can elaborate a little bit more on the OGs.
Well, OGs, I'm going to really sound like an old guy here, but OGs is original gangsters, I think is what OG stands for. But but I mean, OGs is denotes basically guys have been in the business for a long time. This business is, in the way that car business is famous for, you know, changing a ton. Technology and stuff like that has really changed how we do things, and at the same time not changing at all. I mean, the way that a car sale happens, you start off with a meet and greet and you work your way through the system, work your way through the process after that. And car guys are very anti-change, and it's kind of funny. So OGs are those kind of people, right? And as much as I qualify to be an OG, I've understood that this business is changing, the customers are changing, the way people want to buy cars is changing, and we have to not, people don't need to meet us where we're at. We need to meet them where they are at, and that's the big change. But that's controversial when you get into rooms of car dealers. They don't like that. They don't like to hear change. They don't want to hear about AI. They don't want to hear about transparency in some cases. The really truly successful car dealers today and business people today, not just car business, but business people, have adopted those philosophies. Meet people where they're at. Be transparent. Don't try to evade or avoid anything. Be honest and just show people who you are. And I believe that people can still judge character. And I believe that people know who you are when they meet you. And I think first impressions are very, very important, that you make a great one because you only get that one shot. So, but yeah, that's what OGs, and that's kind of the philosophy.